Anybody there? Oh, sorry. I'm just getting myself a coffee. I'll be back. I'll just wait. When the machine stops whirring, then I know it'll be ready. Hello, Crappy Clash. Clash, that was a great band. London's burning. So is Iran. My dad died and my mum what? I'm alright, Crappy Clash. That's not a bad name, is it? Crappy Clash. I'm feeling good. I wasn't going to come in here this morning because the girl wouldn't. She poked her nose in and she wouldn't let me take this beer for free. You look 1,000 years old. You know these comments, everybody's made them before. Can you think of something fucking interesting to say, you useless cunts? Because you just copy these from other fucking trolls. How many brain cells are in your fucking head? That's about the same amount. There's kids in my basement. Fucking zero, you dumb cunt. Yeah, depends with his hands tied behind the back. When I was young, my granddad's sister, she used to tell me that there was a monkey in the toilet and it had attacked me. People in Osaka don't like natto. Why am I doing this? To cook it. Small sausage this morning. Let's see if he's cooked the egg. Not really. Well, when are you cunts going to say something interesting or funny? Well spotted. Yeah. Feed the monkey with your cock. Oh no, where did you put the post? It's called an egg. So I'm going to take this rice home, and later tonight I'm going to make beef and black green peppers. Fuck. Just drop some rice in my coffee. No. Spinach. That's fucking some more rice I've dropped in the coffee. Maybe you should look at some of the fucking comments. I'm gonna go and try and pay 2 bills. My electricity bill is $20. And transfer some money. Which comments? They don't always. I don't look at them after. You have to send them in an email. No, it's a small place, and I was away on holiday. Well, once I finish the lives, I don't go back. Usually I don't go back. Bro is from Sheffield, England. You're from Birmingham. They cleared all that rubbish up yet? I thought there was a big problem, a bin strike. Yep, Russian. До свидания, baby. Oh dear. Got a bunch of cunts on this morning. I'm not Jewish, no. I don't like Jews. And I don't like people that are half Jewish and tell everybody that they're Jewish. Am I orthodox? If I know what it was, maybe. I'm going to sit down. First time I've done this, see what rice coffee tastes like. Nothing to write home about. I would go for Iran. Not the government, they're fucking evil. But definitely the people. I know I've got Iranian friends and they're very friendly. You're the honorary Jew. Congratulations. Did you get a lot of money or something? I'm from Sheffield, Yorkshire, England. I did have one half-Jewish friend, but I upset him. And I had a Jew working for me. Now this is a good story. I knew this guy. I met him one at this party that my dodgy friend did. And he was really smartly dressed. So I like people that dress smart. And then I got to know him. And his Japanese was really, really good. But he was the second family. So he got 5 half brothers and sisters. And he could only get money if he produced a child. So what he did, he found a woman who wanted a child, and he didn't even fuck her. He spermed into a bag, and she had the child, but they shoved it up her fanny with a sponge. She had a child, got proof, and ever since, so that meant he could get the money. And ever since then, I've never fucking seen him. Trump shits in a bag or a little box. What do I think of Pakistan? I think Pakistan is great. The people in Pakistan are great, if you meet them. It's the cunts that have left Pakistan that are cunts. I'm in a restaurant. Hello. There you fucking cunt. Say your name, I'm gonna fucking punch your face in, you prick. Hello, Alex. I'm in Japan. Afterで習います。今日一緒に見払ってもらってもいいです。いいよ。ありました。How can you have a strong mind? I don't know. It's in your nature. I do know Gordon Ramsay. How many people have I buried? None as yet, but there are plans in motion. I've never had a Japanese prostitute. I had a Chinese one. She ripped my cock off. I do live in Japan. If you're living a normal life, go to a normal country. No, they actually hate me. If you got yesterday, I got 40 likes. Can people give me some likes if you haven't already? I like the likes and donations. You need to give me life details before I can give advice. One advice, best advice, is run. Run for health. It's the basis of all sports. I'm from Sheffield, England. Are you trying to say anxiety? Well, this was on tape as well. This is why we're doing a live stream. I was talking to this girl in this restaurant and I said, can I film you? She said no, so I didn't. And then two people poked their nose in and one of them got up to, they got up standing, they stood up to come and get me. And so what I did, I punched both of them. I knocked one to the floor and I punched the other one. And then the bastards called the police. Send a link to myenzo@yahoo.com. No, I don't know them personally, but I do know them. Yeah, it's for health reasons. The prostitutes won't sleep with the foreigners. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Ben. What is called health clubs. Well, thanks, Mr. Yo-Yo. So I have a short few. Well, I punched them before they fucking attacked me. They do indeed, yeah. They're always following me. Do I have money? No. I should post on main page. What's main page? Thank you, Jax. I'm 66. New Mexico. I was surprised when someone told me it was cold in New Mexico. I thought it'd be hot. Sheffield Wednesday. Do I have a shit in the bag? If given the opportunity. Yeah, I've got a video of me. I met two very tall. I was delivering something down the track in Japan, and I met two guys that were playing for a Japanese company. They were about 6'7" and 6'9". Cunt. So Friday the 13th, it was unlucky for me. A young man just came up and asked me to pay yesterday's bill. I've been to Oregon. I've been on the Oregon Trail. My penis was in the Guinness Book of Records, and then the librarian came up to me and said, "Take it out." No, never been to China. Only Hong Kong. Yeah, have I? No, I don't go to the hot springs. Been to Marrakesh. Oh, I've eaten lots of nice Japanese food. I had a very rich friend. He was very kind to me. Yeah, there was on the Oregon Trail. They showed it became solidified. So all the wagon tracks, you know, the wagons going through, and there was like a rut in the rock. $100 received. Wow, thanks. My favourite dish. There's one dish you can try, and it's tempura, and it's with a sweet sauce on top of rice. I don't know, they're starting to get me angry. I saw a video the other day. They were praying in a fucking child's playground. Does my arsehole... No. Not since I stopped going to that nightclub. Cheers, Ben. Ben, don't come to Japan, because Ben means poop. Gary means, well, with the way that American people say diarrhea, the way that American people say Gary, see in Australia, New Zealand, Britain, they say Gary. In America, they say Gary. And in Japanese, Gary means diarrhea. But obviously, they're not going to play well if they're not getting paid, are they? Obviously, when people take over clubs, their financial things need checking out first. Donated 30, well done. Yeah, just change your name. Don't give them a different name if you come. Don't say Ben. But the thing is, Gary Ben means diligent. Show the surroundings. $10.99. Did you send it to wherever? All right, Ford. Take care. When you're getting on in life, everyone is beautiful, especially young girls under 50. They're all beautiful. Dandelion and burdock, yeah, I do. Do you know, when we used to go to my grandma's for Sunday lunch, and my job was to go to the shops, and I had to buy a big bottle of juice soda and a big bottle of dandelion and burdock. And then my grandma gave me the recipe for a good Yorkshire pudding. And do you know what it is? Put in an extra egg. No, but Japan is more expensive than the rest of Southeast Asia. But one thing you can get into Japan, you can get, if you like alcohol, you can get all you can drink for different prices. All you can drink for like 90 minutes, sometimes 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours. To tell you the truth, it sometimes feels that way, Mr. Yo-Yo. Have I been to... I invented it. Used to have a group of friends, we'd do a quiz night, and So it was what you had to do. The next person, they had to find a good place to drink and eat for cheap. And one of those places was Shakey's. And Americans will know Shakey's. Celsius, here they start fucking. Well, I'm getting rid of this prick. Remove. There is no such thing as heaven. If there was a God and there was an heaven, do you think he would choose to be up there in the sky being buffeted about by cold winds, getting hit by lightning? Come on guys, some more thumbs up please. I do eat very healthily, yeah. See? If you don't eat healthily, you can't do that. Do people not notice? Well, if they sat right next to me, yeah, they notice. Japanese people don't mind farts. They just take it as a natural phenomenon. So you can apologise if you fart or burp and they said don't mind. Mushy mushy. Usually my friend from England says that, BFM, big fat mush. Do I eat cats and dogs? Yeah, all the time. And it's called the cat and they have it at one restaurant and it's all you can eat cat and dog. Yep, there are robots in the restaurants, yeah. Not in this one, but in some of them. Yeah, they bring the food. No, I would never, but people that have, I like Alan Moore compliment. You said that before, I told you that before. Yeah, what they do is they, bye-bye, Master Yo-Yo. They bring in the cat, they give you a choice, bring in a cat and a dog, and they say, which one would you like? I don't have grandkids. Hello, back off. Are you Russian? I went to Russia, and you know in Russia everything ends in the word off. So I had to come back. I want to go to, not now, but I did want to go to Turkey. Turkey's got some great food. Biggest single life wisdom. Study hard. Oh wait, I did. I've got 2 kids. I thought you'd gone. So when I first went to middle school, my mother had just committed suicide, and then my father was a cunt, so I didn't go to school a lot. But I still did well in the physics, maths, chemistry, French. So I wish I'd have studied harder. But then again, I probably wouldn't have been in Japan. Hey up, Pat. My kids are Japanese. No, she had violent. My mother was divorced. My dad tried to kill her once, and I think I witnessed it, but it's blocked in my memory. And he came out of prison. He went to the pub, and people were taking the piss out of him. So he went home and beat my mother up. She had a broken nose and black eyes, and then she took pills and killed herself. So he'd been out of prison one day. Hello, Ian McKellen. He's from the north, Ian McKellen, like me, but he's a faggot. Am I happy? I don't know. I'm not happy, not sad. No, he went back to prison for 1 year. Then he came out, and then he took over us, and he took over the social security money, and he spent it all on beer. And then the cunt, when we all left home, he was saying that it wouldn't hurt me and my brothers to give him £5 a week each. Fuck off. Come from the country? What do you mean, the inland? Yeah, I didn't know too much about that story, but I did see it. Yeah, I did see she didn't look like a very nice woman. Yeah, well, when you're that young, you don't understand. But there was one time, like someone said to me, who I know, he goes, "Oh, your dad's a good laugh, isn't he?" And I told my dad. So when I saw my dad, I says, "Oh, Greg thinks you're a good laugh and a good person." I says, "Did you put him right?" I says, "Yes, you're fucking right. I did put him right." What interests me? Shitting on people's doorsteps and ringing the bell. Oh dear, that's not bad good news, is it? Instant hero. Do I know Imran Khan? Yes, of course. All right, Peter, take care. Colchester, that's famous for a castle, isn't it? No, I'm not Jewish. I don't like Jews. Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, the thing is, Imran Khan, he tried to do the right thing, but they're so fucking corrupt in Pakistan, they jailed him. Yeah, that's why I knew it. My brother-in-law was in the army. My dad was in Lancaster prison. Yeah, I know. I just told you I know who Imran Khan is. I've no idea. It was just a cheap out from. It's just a cheap out from Vietnam. It's very cheap, but a lot of people like it. No, my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law was in the army, not the Indian, not the Pakistan army. But that's why I knew Colchester, because I think he was always going AWOL. He was an idiot who my sister cheated on. The Durham Light Infantry. Fucking long time since I've heard that. Weren't they famous in fucking India or something? Yeah, well, everyone knows the gun, like Philippines, Pakistan, Vietnam, they're all fucking corrupt. Hello, Shoe City. Yep, I was in the Royal Marine Reserves for 4 years. Yeah, Korea seem to throw a lot of their fucking ex-prime ministers in prison, don't they? Did you see that Chinese? Did you see that Chinese fucking mayor? They raided his house. He got 113 fucking bars of gold. Yeah, no, Hereford. Yeah, the SAS base. I was on a parachute course with some people from the SAS reserve in Bryce Norton. Is it Amish? Yes, well, some people say Amish. You're from India. Namaste. Yeah, I went. We had the weekend off, and I went to the Randolph. We didn't for a drink in the Randolph Hotel. No, I've never been to Dublin. There used to be some people who used to be that lived in Dublin, and they would watch this channel, the BME. One last God. This is why I hate people who believe in God. There was in America, I don't know if it's still present today, there were white people that went to church, and white people would tell black people that our God is not your God, you've got your own black God. Hello, Sisterton again. Oh, really, Danny? What you miss, all sorts, Jerwin. There've been a few dickheads on. You're from Dublin. Do you go to that Temple Bar pub? Yeah, I saw something, like, in Brighton. Brighton is fag central. And what I found out yesterday, the fucking so-called enlightened fucking council, they're moving homeless people from fucking Brighton to down the road. They're getting rid of them. That shows you what cunts these fucking LBGT are. Did you know they didn't let black people, the LGBT, the B wasn't for fucking black. They wouldn't let black people into their group. Son of a biscuit. Yep, son of a biscuit is crackers. I've only been to Brighton. Been to Brighton twice. Once I worked for this Japanese company in London, and I delivered a lot of stuff to this. He was the son of a dentist, and he was the the youngest person to be a dentist in Britain. And then he turned around to his dad and said, I want to open a Japanese restaurant. Well, I just can't understand it. How can you get past the age of 15 and realise there's not a God? The majority of fucking churches, they just see it as a money-making exercise because they don't pay tax. They need to start taxing fucking churches. Why, what did I say, Tony? There's a video going on YouTube Shorts now explaining what happened in Iran. First of all, the fucking British company or the British government, they took fucking most of Iran's oil, they stole it. Then the British government, there was a leader and he wanted to nationalise the oil, and so the British government blocked the Strait of Hormuz and they fucked up the Iranian government. Then the Iranian government went to America and said to the leader at that time, I think they might turn to Russia. The American president at that time said, no, fuck off. Then a new president came in and he said, okay, let's do it. So they came in to the government, they came into Iran, they fucked up Iran, and then and for 40% of the oil, they sorted out the problems. The Iranian people are very good. The fucking clerics that lead them are not good. In Australia and Canada, the churches, they used to take children from Indians and Aborigines and fucking take them away from their parents because they saw their way of life as being fucking savage. Hello, Paul. Those clerics have they haven't waged war, but they've waged war on their own fucking people. Do you think the American media or the British media is going to tell the world that they are wrong and they are the cunts? Hello, namaste. What's your name? Anirudh. So apparently in 2013, the American government admitted what they did in Iran, they were wrong. I was on the wrong side of the war. What the fuck are you on about? Silly cunt. How to sleep properly. Exercise a lot. Really hard work. Work 2 jobs. You'll have no problem sleeping. Go ahead, Mikey. I hope you're not going to be a cunt. From Britain, hello, B. I know you were going to be a cunt, because I don't want to shave off the fucking silly beard. You cunt. Usually know when people say, can I ask a question, they're cunts. I know they're a cunt even before they've asked a question. I know they're a fucking cunt. They're a stupid cunt as well. Our group who were massacred in Germany went on to another country to do the same thing. What the... No, I wasn't the last off at the gangbang for your mother. Of course you can, gathering. But usually people who say, can I donate, how do I donate, they don't. They just think they're fucking clever cunts. They think they're being funny. They think they're being interesting, funny, and they don't have the balls to fucking donate. But thank you for reminding me. Of course you can, Mikey, but it's very unlikely you're gonna fucking donate. Just ask a question. Everyone knows you're a cunt. It's already been fucking decided. Can I just ask everybody, is Mikey a cunt? Why do I only answer bad comments? I don't know. I answer most comments. Oh, Doyne, is that? That's in Ireland, isn't it? Is that right? So there's some questions you can't fucking reply to. I am from the UK, yes. How many likes we got? 34 likes. Yeah, in Britain, because I grew up at that time, and so you get to know all the towns in Ireland, Crossmaglen. Mikey, stop being a cunt and a stupid cunt. Send me some money, you fucking cross-eyed bastard. No, I don't watch football now. Well, you can't touch my bollocks because I've only got one. I think everybody should have had a party when... in fact, I was in a bar and this big black dude said, he says, sorry to hear about Margaret Thatcher. So he was fucking massive, this guy. He was fucking massive. And I said, sit down. So I'll tell you about Margaret Thatcher. How did I lose the bollocks? By using my imagination. Ireland celebrating, all of England fucking celebrated. Everybody celebrated. I bought that big black dude a beer. Still celebrating. Yeah, what a cunt. That was a big surprise to me. Margaret Thatcher's daughter won that fucking competition in Australia. I don't know what you're on about, Indian fella. I like that now a lot less people are shitting in the streets in India. That's good. I'm not in Australia. I think they call them darkies, maybe. Yeah, Oz is about as racist as Japanese. Abbott, wasn't he a former minister? He had some England connection as well, I think. But the good news is they've gone to Canada and shitting in the streets there. Thanks. I don't know how fucking that clown who look that fucking prime minister, that president's son or prime minister's son hasn't been killed. What's wrong with Katy? That's the biggest surprise of all. Well, she's married a lot of wankers. What is it with Katy Perry? First she marries fucking that fucking rapist from Britain. Then she marries Orlando Bloom, and now she fucking Justin Trudeau. Yeah, what a cunt he was, still is. Imagine he got someone to fucking baptise him in a river as though that's going to take away the fucking rapist claims. Yeah, Russell Brand just fucking used her. I watched that documentary actually, Katy Perry's documentary, and he was in it. He was a complete cunt. She came across as a really nice person, Katy Perry. She had a dodgy fucking mum and dad fucking preaching. Friday the 13th today. I didn't think I was going to take the fucking truck out. I'm not sure it's a good idea to go out on the streets at Friday the 13th. I've never been to India. Yeah, I've seen that. I've actually seen that, where he wanked someone off. It was on a television programme. So that is true. He did wank off someone. Yeah, they also make the best racist people. No, but when I was on my honeymoon, me and my wife, we nearly walked. We stayed at the Hilton Hotel in LAX, and we nearly walked into Compton. And this guy came up to us. He says, "You don't want to be walking down that way." And so we took his advice and we reversed. But why didn't they tell us that in the fucking hotel? Bob, why? You think that's fucking funny, you stupid cunt? You ask similar questions on similar fucking threads? You pathetic bastard. You pathetic piece of fucking shit. Cheers, Jerwin. Send me some of that fucking. Send me some of that chip money from the casino. No, I've never been to Nepal. Why so rude? Comes with the territory. If anyone hasn't liked, you can please like. I'm trying to get to 40 again today. 40 likes. Bob, you've already let everyone know you're a cunt. You're just digging a deeper hole, you cunt. Read your joke up above. Okay, yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, it's not that funny, man. Oh. What movie are you talking about, Ford? We're not here to fuck spiders, mate. Oh, out of Compton, okay. Yeah, I might be able to see it free. I read something about Kenya today, and it was about some everyone's trying to smuggle these ants out of the country. These special kind of ants, they're quite. Some of them are quite big, and they've got a big red head. So everybody's. And I've looked online, and one of the prices for these ants, and they were like fucking $500. Yeah, there's a Chinese guy. These two young Belgian guys, they were trying to smuggle out 5,000 of them, and this Chinese guy, he was trying to smuggle out 2,000. Can you be a moderator? Yeah, if you donate $50. I'm in Japan, Matrix. I like Scotch, and I like a nice Scotch, but the problem is I drink it too fast. You've got green ants. If you had fire ants in your pants, would you be telling lies? I live here, Matix. I've heard that fire ants, they're very, very painful. You're down. Don't marry anyone called Syndrome. Fat one, I was just about to go, and my favorite donor turns up. It was a bit dodgy, that one. Last time I looked, I don't think it was against the law to fart. What you could have said? But did you see that? They had a film in London. This guy with Tourette's, and he shouted, "Fat or what? Fucking hell! Time's looking hard." Fat one. What? It was pretty shit before $3, $3 Canadian, and now $1 Canadian. Oh my God. Why the fuck did they let him speak? More importantly, why did they broadcast it? Call you a twat? Okay, you're a twat. Yeah, you got to be careful. Sometimes you say something and some people can't understand you. I was once, because Japanese are always mouthing off at me, and I used to shout, when they came past me, I used to shout cunt real loudly in their face. And this guy in this resin Gusto, fat one knows Gusto, and as he was walking past me, I called him a cunt, and when I went outside, he was waiting for me, but I just ignored him. Yeah, I'm thinking I might go to Thailand actually if there's a cheap flight. Thank you. If I can get a cheap flight, I might go to Thailand. No, I saw it was on TV. So this is what I like about this restaurant. You can get a big rice, and then you can I can make another meal with that at home. Can you believe that, fat one? Yesterday I didn't pay my bill, and today the cheeky bastard asked me to pay it today. Okay, I'll fucking book the ticket now. Send me the money, I will book it. It's already on my mind. Then I'll get a cheap bus. Then I get a cheap bus journey to Saigon. Send me an email, fat one. Send me an email. Maybe I'll go and visit that factory. I can always yeah. Am I a wallflower? Yeah. What from Bangkok to Saigon? So that must. Do you know why you're homeless, Gathering? You're homeless because you're fucking stupid. My email MYENZO. My, that's my son. Watashi no my Enzo. And they go to Bangkok. I think they've got mines have got some deals on at the moment. That's it. Only one Enzo. Only one my Enzo, not two. Yeah, I know you're not homeless, but I know you're fucking stupid. Yahoo.com. Thanks, Kyle. Yeah, this time I'm thinking of looking for maybe I should go on a trip. Maybe I'll have one last coffee. Fat one, I'm getting too many bubbles in my piss. I'm drinking too much. Any advice? Yeah, I sent some money for that woman to so she could pay her bills, and she's still not. She says I sent her some money. She couldn't. She's Vietnamese with a passport, and she can't fucking use it. Yeah, isn't that awful? That Ed Sheeran, I saw him saying it once. How they still people denigrate women? You're a wizard, Harry. Fat one, if you send me an email if you're half serious, and then I'll go and check out those cashews for you. Yeah, well, I need to see the fucking donation. I need to give him my bank account and put the money in the bank account. Am I Jewish? Yeah, what about it? Nothing wrong with us Jews. We are great. We're God's chosen ones. So you're saying I'll get a ticket, and then when I buy the ticket, then you're going to say you're going to give me off. Okay. Well, I'll have to go on this site and see how much a ticket is first. There's one problem with that LMD, there's no God. Is that a Jew's hat? No, it's not a Jew's hat. I didn't pay so yesterday, Fat one, there was this old guy, he bought a beer and then his son saw the beer and the son took it off him. And I'm trying to tell this old, that fucking makes sense with that $1.39 fucking donation. So I'm trying to get the old man, so I'm saying to the old man while his son goes away, Nome, biru, nome. And then the son saw me, but they left the beer at the side of the table and then they left. They didn't touch the beer. And so I fucking grabbed the beer and the fucking waitress sees me. And then she comes over and says, you can't take that beer. It says it's paid for, isn't it? He says, yeah. And they've left, yeah. Then I'm arguing fucking 10 minutes with this waitress about this fucking beer. So I didn't pay the bill. And so today they had the cheek to come up and ask me to pay for yesterday's bill. Cheeky bastards. Cheers, man. Tell me what are the fucking with Kyla, Sky, Zyke. They're all cunts names, aren't they? Who are you talking to, Kyle? If I was a special kind of stupid, I would not be able to read that fucking comment. Silly cunt. Oh, maybe you're talking to Catherine or Gathering. Oh, sorry. I apologise. Friday the 13th. 2 donations from Fat One. Cheers, pal. Yeah, I told you, didn't I, that I gave this black guy from Nigeria, when I mentioned about cashews, he wanted to sell you Nigerian cashews, and I told him that my friend says they're not very fucking good. Yeah, I did actually. I did. I took one back, a young girl, and I didn't even pay them. The bar was closing, so I didn't have to pay the mama-san. Misfits. That's not Fat Dave, is it? There are 2 P's in happening, Dave. But you need a safe. You were talking about I need a safe in my room. I saw that a few months ago. There was this woman, this person had put the fucking money and passport in a safe. The maids can access the fucking safes. Can you believe the maid can fucking access the fucking safe in your room because they have to reset them. Do you think I could? When I was there was this horrible cunt of an American man with fucking dreads down to his fucking knees, and oy vey, not oy vey, oy a. And he had this fucking dump, which was really fucking noisy, and he reckons he was renting a room out in his DOS house for fucking 10 million dong. But you can get a fucking proper room for fucking 5 million. So I was thinking maybe going later on in this year, be Santa in Saigon for 3 months. So I'm trying to look into if I can rent a room for 3 months. The ping pong show. You know when you're going to the shops for your Thai wife, and she says, "Bring what do we need? Bacon, egg, bread, milk, and a dozen ping pong balls." Is there money called bots? No, I don't think so. It's called Bart. Yeah, I think they are. They might have got some kind of sale on at the moment to Bangkok, but it's all in fucking Japanese. St. Bart's. What's that, St. Bart's? Isn't that in the Caribbean? BAHT. Swadi Cap. What's withering? The heights are withering. Bart sounds nothing like bot. Bart, bot. Bart, bot. Sounds nothing like it. You should go and get your ears checked out, mate. Dong. The British upper classes did no favours to Asian people when they said they changed it like a N sound to a fucking G sound. I don't worship. I only worship the fat one. We need some more chosen ones. It doesn't help when I say I don't like Jews, though, fat one. So. My kids are 28 and 25 or something like that, or 29 and 26. It is like that. I like that woman that I met. I did like her, and she's very attractive to me. And it did cross my mind to have a child with her. She told me she's not answering her email, and she told me that you don't. She said to me, "You don't understand our cultural ways." So big jackpot today, that one. 1.2 billion yen. A Holden Vauxhall. No, I tell you, I'm not from Australia. I've got a truck and a motorbike. Yeah, do you know what they call them when they're 30? Do you know what they call them when they're 30, fat one? What are my cultural Jewish ways? Liking to see children in prams getting shot waiting outside an hospital, killing doctors and nurses, murdering people left, right and centre, blowing up buildings. I'm your typical Jew. No, it's called Old Misoka. So if they're 30, they're called Old Misoka, and that means the end of the year. Or New Year's Eve or something. Am I packing heat? Oh my god. I think that must be the fucking worst question I've ever seen. No, I read in the Philippines that you can, if you're a woman, and it might even be law. If you're a woman, a single woman, you can't get a job after 30 years of age. And to get a job, you've got to have been to some kind of school and be slim and attractive. Did you notice they doubled the pay? They doubled the pay of the police and the army last year. So obviously they know the people are fucking due for an uprising. I think Philippines are the right scrupulous bastards. Look, if I could get access to a gun, there might be several people I would fucking shoot. Oh, really? Yeah, I think some porn videos. There's so many porn videos by Japanese women. They must be the most in the world. Japanese, but it's the number one porn in the world. Not that I watch it. Yeah, but there are still some videos up there where they don't show it. Look at Kyle. What do you think, Fat One? Kyle thinks he's funny. News showed 3 countries have highest income per capita. What do you mean, like fucking like the Philippines? That's a free country. Like Vietnam, that's a free country. Central America, free countries. You mean they need to fight for real freedom, like they tried doing that in fucking in Iran? They tried doing it in fucking Britain. They just jailed normal people. So look, in Canada, Germany, Holland, Australia, they can't. Normal people, sensible people, the indigenous people, they're not having children because they can't afford to have children. So they can't afford to have children. So what they do, they tax these people to pay for fucking useless cunts and fucking migrants to have children. There was this fucking English fucking appeasing cunt on X today saying that most fucking Muslims aren't rapists, which is probably true. But I've never seen a march by the non-violent Muslims going through fucking London or any major city in any world saying, you rapists are giving us a bad name. They're not denouncing these fucking people. They're not denouncing these fucking imams. They're not denouncing these people that want to take over fucking countries, take over the law. Yeah, there was, in England, there were like 3,000 people went on a march, or they want to go on a march. If they fucking like the Ayatollah that was fucking killed, that was fucking the head of killing tens of thousands of fucking Iranians because they didn't put the fucking clothes on properly. The women didn't dress properly. That's what they want to do. Get back to fucking Iran. We have our own law, which is also... What the fuck are you on about? Well, they can all go back, can't they? Just go back and help out. Yeah, well, that's true. Lots of things went off in fucking... In 1921, the fucking FA, they stopped women from playing football. Lots of things like this happened all over the world, but things changed. The thing with fucking Muslims in, nothing's fucking changed for fucking 1400 years. That's the fucking difference, you silly cunt. Of course I can complain about migrants, you daft bastard. %50 on ticket less than 40,000 yen. So basically you give me 20,000. So if I get a ticket for 50,000, you'll still give me 20,000. Right, I'm gonna go. I can't complain about migrants. Yes, I can, because they're coming into the country, they're not fucking vetted. Amongst these migrants, basically most of them are fucking money grubbing cunts. They're a fucking economic migrant. On top of that, there are some that are fucking emotionally disturbed. They're fucking sick in the head because of war. On top of that, they've got fucking thieves, criminals, rapists and robbers. That's a fucking problem because they're not vetted. And if you're a stupid cunt that fucking supports that, you need your face fucking punching in. I don't think we should deport them. We should just fucking put them on a fucking Iranian oil tank and then fucking sink it. Bad Bunny, what's up with that cunt? Oh, you want to take those as well? Oh, what's that? Don't take that. No worries. Thank you. Yeah, I did see that, yeah. With higher time preference behaviour. What the fuck are you on about? The reason why they can't afford fucking houses is because of all those cunts being brought in. The last 10 million cunts have been brought in over the last 20 years. That's why they can't afford a house, you fucking idiot. Same in Australia, they can't afford houses there because they've also brought in a bunch of cunts. Same in Canada, they can't afford houses because they brought in a bunch of fucking idle fucking cunts. You cunt. Who brought them in? It wasn't the fucking average person, it was the fucking politicians, you cunt. Rich white people didn't fucking bring them in. Politicians brought them in because they can get a payday later, or it's called gerrymandering. So those cunts brought them in. Not the fucking average person. How can I check? All the comments are here. I hope it's better than that fucking black joke you said earlier. Yeah, they know, we know that fucking Muslims don't drink. They don't do fuck all. They don't spend money. They spend money on the first car for the fucking son. They put nothing into the economy. They're a worthless, needless group of fucking people. 1 out of fucking 1,000 might be a doctor or a fucking nurse. Shut up, stupid cunt. Sorry, what's true culture? You mean raping fucking young children? That's the fucking culture of the Pakistanis. Now, what I heard from Johnny, all these restaurants that are in, they bring people into the country to do other businesses. What's wrong with being a bacon-eating, non-book reading footy player? What's wrong with that? The only books that fucking Muslims read is the fucking Quran, and then they're tortured by their teachers to learn it off by heart. And this is why the fucking stupid backward cunts marrying each other, producing fucking retard fucking kids so they can claim more money on the fucking benefits. Right, I'm going to go home, fat one, and book that flight to... we're going to have a few beers, watch some football, have a bacon sandwich, and then check out that flight to Thailand. The world has always been rigged financially. The money's never gone down to those at the bottom of the pile. But now they're getting money from other taxpayers in Britain. I'm more concerned about Pakis fucking raping children and fucking Africans raping children for committing crimes. That's what I'm more concerned about. It's dumb to play. So what you're saying is all these I think even in Islam they have a rule where it's okay to lie to fucking non-Muslims. They're a fucking pathetic bunch of fucking cunts. I'm gonna go outside now and go and run over a few fucking Muslims. It's been nice chatting.